MPFL.
So I'll pick in my last question
in the internationals.
This question also from Europe. This was not planned. Fortunately, I'm picking all the coaches from Europe, and it's going to be picking all the coaches from Nigeria.
No, you never can tell. We might still have one more question from Europe.
So this is who is the head coach of Manchester United? Also a new coach, Ruben Amorim. He came to he came to the club from Sporting. He took over the club from our former coach, Eric Ten Hag, who Eric Ten Hag, who was a trophy coach for Manchester United. Manchester United had not won any trophy for 5 years straight, and he came in and he won us two titles, and we are grateful for that. But we want to see what Ruben Amorim can do. Do you want to say something about Ruben?
Yeah, Ruben Amorim, so far, performance-wise, okay. I won't say bad, and I won't say terrible. I'll say okay. Well, because he actually used his IQ to actually get new players, getting players like Dogu, getting players like Heaven, getting we know that those are his own players, the players he wants to play for him, and probably by the beginning of next season, probably we'll be getting Yakaris to Manchester United and booting off a lot of players out of Manchester United. I don't really have much to say about Ruben Amorim. I just his performance so far. Let me just rate it a 50/50, a 5/10, because it hasn't been good, it hasn't been bad. So I'll give him average.
Yeah, Ruben Amorim, not so much a spectacular coach, but he's trying his best for Manchester United.
So I'll pick in mine, and it's a national. So this is Europe, from the Europe. Who is the coach of Real Madrid? And we all know that Real Madrid is the best. So that I don't want to really say the best, but Real Madrid is the best Spanish team in the world. Like
best
Spanish side, and they play better than Barcelona. They play better than any Spanish club, even any club in the world. We have players like Kylian Mbappe. We have players like Luka Modric, Vinicius Junior, Rudiger,
Tchouaméni,
and the likes. Camavinga and the likes. So Carlos Ancelotti has done very well, winning the Champions League in 5 seasons, I guess, for Real Madrid, and also doing it in other clubs where he was coaching AC Milan as well. So I think yes, Carlos Ancelotti is one coach that is very, 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 very spectacular in the coaching scene.
Yes, I must say he's the one that his team, led by him, took out Manchester City from the Champions League this season. He has been doing some spectacular things. People say that Barcelona are on course. I also said that they are on course to winning the La Liga this season. But you never can rule out a Real Madrid or even Atletico.
You can't really rule out Real Madrid, given the style of plays. Barcelona are playing 12 games. They're playing 6 games in 12 days or 7 games in 12 days, whereby they play back to back to back to back to back, and having other teams having time to rest. And I think it will tell out in them. And for me, I don't want the La Liga to actually give resting time for them, because Real Madrid has actually did it as well and dropped points in those games that they actually played under pressure. So I think I just want I wish Barcelona well in this time where they'll play 7 games in 12 days. Yeah. So
Yeah, so I don't really have much to say um about Carlos Ancelotti. Is a coach that I just like his pattern. He's just one. He's just one. Is just one. Is a coach that's
a trophy coach.
a trophy
You can
coach.
just call him
That's
trophy
a
coach.
Champions League coach.
Yeah.
Is even this season you can't even rule out
He
Real
has done
Madrid.
it. He has done it with majorly the best players. Did it with Cristiano, Alvaro, Ronaldo, and he did it with the best players, Casemiro, with Luka Modric.
Even with them planning a way to boot them out of the Champions League, giving them Atletico Madrid, they still found a way to come out on penalties.
And right now
That's how good
they are playing Arsenal in their next games. So let's just see what that fixture will bring.
Yeah, so I don't think Arsenal is getting anything there. So the next is these are the countries, different international coaches. So this is who is the head coach for United States of America, USA. So the head coach of United States of America will be moving fast because of our time.
Yeah.
Is Mauricio Pochettino, the former Tottenham coach.
Tottenham and I think
Tottenham and
Chelsea.
PSG. Tottenham and
Yeah,
PSG coach.
Yeah.
After he coached Tottenham, he went on to PSG to coach, and he
I think he coached Chelsea.
Chelsea as well. Yes.
Pochettino, because I can remember them always insulting him. So they said this says who is the head coach of Spain. The head coach of Spain is Luis de la Fuente. So what do you think about Luis de la Fuente?
Yeah, Luis de la Fuente is a well. He has won almost everything for Spain. He won it. He won for the under 17, I guess, under 20, and he has won for the national team. He won the Euros in all those different sections. He's one coach that is signed to take over from for the whole Spanish side. He's the head coach for most of their Spanish teams, and whenever he enters a competition, they always win. So we almost wrote off. Netherlands almost wrote off the Spanish side, and they got stunned on penalties. Where Spain defeated them on penalties and advanced to the semi-finals of the UEFA Nations League.
I think is it my turn to pick?
Yeah.
I was the one that told you. Okay. It's your turn.
So who is France head coach? France head coach is Didier Deschamps. We don't really have much to say about Didier Deschamps. He has been head coach for the France side.
He won the World Cup.
World Cup.
And yeah, Didier Deschamps has actually been doing well. So my question will be going very fast. My question is, who is the coach of Portugal? Roberto Martinez. Roberto Martinez, good coach. Coaching. I the only thing I can just say is I can just add is I don't know how this coach is actually coaching under pressure, because there are some times where he actually coaches under pressure, just like the last game where Portugal defeated
and
5-2.
yes,
in the last game.
and he's also coaching the best player in the world.
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's doing well. Roberto Martinez, actually, very good coach.
Yes, he just got the job of recent last year or last 2 years.
Yeah.
After the sack of after World Cup the World Cup sack of the former head coach.
Yeah.
And he won. He went into the Euros unbeaten. They were the only side that had maximum.
All right, so
maximum points.
okay, I was trying to remember the
Country
they played. It was Denmark.
Yes.
They played Denmark and they defeated Denmark 5 goals to.
Yeah, where Eriksen and Hoyland scored in the
Scored
two legs of
legs.
yes, definitely. Denmark were the ones that played against
Yes,
Portugal. So the next, my last question, which is my last question of this episode, is who is the head coach? Who is the head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles? The head coach of Nigeria Super Eagles is Eric Sekoshel. He got the job at the beginning of this year, and he coached his first ever game against Rwanda, and he won that. We won that game 2 goals to 0, and he coached the second against Zimbabwe, and it looked like Nigeria went back to how we normally play, and we ended up playing 1-1 tie. So
yeah, Eric Sefushel. The tactics is just coming to the team, but I think the Nigeria team let him down in the last game.
and his tactics also let him down because he played some players in positions where he was not meant to play them. Like Olaino was not playing in his regular positions, and I think, yes, like you also said, some players let him
So
down.
the players let him down. It was majorly the players that let him down because the coach did well. If a player is not playing for his countryside, we always condemn the coach that the player is a top class player and we are leaving them out. But now playing those players and them playing absolute nonsense. It's actually very 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 tough for a coach.
Yeah, we'll be talking more about Eric Shell in our next.
So my
upcoming
question
post.
is, who is the coach for England? So Thomas Tuchel, the former Chelsea coach, and former Chelsea and Bayern Munich coach, is the coach for the England national team.
Yes, former Chelsea coach, a Champions League coach, a Champions League winning coach,
A Bundesliga winning coach as well.
yes, FIFA Club World Cup winning coach. He is a brilliant coach. We just expect that he brings that kind of experience from the club to the England national team, because the England national team have not won any trophy in a long time. I don't even believe that they even have the World Cup. They are just like Nigeria in that department. So they just need a coach like Thomas Tuchel who will help rebuild that team in selections. There are no, like in Nigeria, our coach said that they didn't give birth to you with a national team call up. You have to earn your national team call up, and we see players are already doing that, and we see it in the selections, and we just hope that the England national team can one day win something to show for this their hard work. They've been building and bringing in players like Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, and players that have been doing a lot, but it has not been showing.
I like Thomas Tuchel in a way whereby if you don't play well for him, you are not playing for him again. Just like Marcus Rashford. When Marcus Rashford wasn't playing well for Manchester United, they dropped him off the England squad. And yes, so Thomas Tuchel
Might also adopt that.
might also do that as well. We see it in his player selection, selecting players that actually play good football from each in their club side and actually bringing them together.
Yes, we also saw him select Dan Burn, the 33-year-old, for his first call up. No one ever even saw him play. We never even saw him win the Carabao Cup when he was even selected. Thomas Tuchel, he saw something in him and he selected him. So that brings us to the end of this our show.
Yeah. So don't forget, one expert. So you can get up to 300% bonus using our promo code Sportinandout, SPORTINANDOUT, Sportinandout on one expert.
Yes, like I said, this is an above 18 ad. If you are not up to 18, please don't bet.
And also bet responsibly. Please, thank you for watching. We would love to give you more content Please give us your comments on our comment section. Tell us what you love, and also give us your own opinion about our questions,
and give us more questions that we can ask
yeah.
ourselves, so that you can be entertained.
So thank you guys for watching. Please
Like, share, and subscribe.